Alright, before I actually start the tutorial, you want to put on my Sigs. Of course, I got the best Sigs in the game, so just copy these. So for the first move, it's just this little flip around animation where all you want to do is you just go forwards and you just want to do a Damian Lillard behind the back or Pro 3 behind the back, whatever it's called now, going forwards. And once you do that, you do a basic one spin, just spin from 12 to 9 counterclockwise to get the basic one spin back. And then once you do that, just let go of everything. And once you've let go of everything, wait a few seconds and your player will do a little flip around animation. And then once you see that he does a flip around animation, hold turbo and do an explosive behind the back going to the left. And then you could do whatever you want out of that. Alright, this second move is a little more complicated than it looks, but it's not that hard. It's just basic one spin back and then into a nutmeg, into another spin back. And so all you want to do is you want to have your Pro 3 behind the back going at kind of an angle where you could get a good spin out of it. And the best way to get the angle is to do explosive behind the back and then do the behind the back. And once you get that, once you've got the basic one spin back at the right angle, you just hold LT and just keep holding only LT until you see your players start to turn. And once you see your players start to turn, hold up and flick bottom left and then up to get a nutmeg. And then you should get a nutmeg flicking bottom left and then up, and you got to do it really fast. And then after the nutmeg, you want to spin from about 6 to 9 clockwise to get that little spin animation after the nutmeg, and then spin from 12 to 9 counterclockwise again after that to get the basic one spin back after that. And then if you want to do the little connector into the nutmeg that I did after, you just want to hold up after the basic one spin back while holding turbo to get the connector, and then just do a nutmeg out of that. For the third move, this is a move that Stezo found. I did not find this move, so credit to Stezo, he's the one who found this move. But it's just a sideways, it's a side hezzy into like a little crossover into a basic one spin. And so all you want to do is you want to have a basic one spin going to the side angle again, like the last one, but going the other way. And once you have that, you just do a basic one spin. And after the basic one spin, you want to flick to the left to get the hezzy. And once you get that little hezzy thing going to the side, or kind of like a forward hezzy, you want to hold turbo and flick to the right to get the crossover. And then once you flick to the right and get the crossover thing, keep holding turbo and run straight. Hold your left stick towards top right, kinda. And then once you start running, spin from 12 to 3 clockwise to get the basic one spin back. And then you could do what I did and just do a connector into another nutmeg, and then just keep doing moves out of that. Alright, so this is a move that I found. It's kind of like a ballerina. It's like a ballerina twirl type of move and like a crossover, but it looks kind of like a park handle animation from 21. So to do it, you just want to have the ball in your right hand while standing still, and on your left stick, don't hold turbo, but on your left stick hold around like bottom left to get the little switch hands animation. And once he switches hands, wait like half a second before you spin. So, and then once you wait half a second, just spin 12 to 9 counterclockwise, but keep holding your left stick at bottom left until you see like the ballerina twirl type of animation. And then it should give you that, and then if you did it right, it should give you another crossover animation after the ballerina twirl. And to do the nutmeg out of it, since you can't do it like right away after the crossover, you gotta hold top, you gotta just hold up on your left stick until you get that little like jump animation or whatever that is, and then you just flick bottom right and then up to get the nutmeg. Alright, this last move is another move that I found myself, and it's not hard at all. All you want to do is you want to do a nutmeg going to the side, and the best way to get the nutmeg at that angle is to do it out of a connector. So once you get the nutmeg at that angle, do a basic one spin, so spin from 12 to 3 clockwise, and once you do that, like right after you do the basic one spin, you want to flick to the right. Just do nothing but flick to the right after the basic one spin, and it should give you that little 360 or walk around animation or whatever that is. And then once you get that animation, the ball will be in your left hand, so the best thing you could do out of it is an explosive behind the back going to the right. So it's not that hard at all, and then you could just do whatever you want out of the behind the back. Alright, so if you didn't already, you're going to want to subscribe so that you don't miss my next tutorial or my tape. I'm going to drop a few tapes and tutorials throughout the year, maybe some other videos. But yeah, that's it for the tutorial, so peace.